Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson with 13 News Now. Here's your tropics update as of Sunday, November the 3rd at 8 a.m. And we are tracking 3 areas in the tropics, one well away from the U.S. This is Patty. Patty is a subtropical storm this morning, weakening since yesterday morning. Now sustained winds are down to 50 miles per hour. Forecast to become a remnant of what was Patty over the next day or so as it heads closer to Portugal and Spain. There are no impacts from Patty on the U.S. as it heads well away from our continent. But we are watching 2 other areas much closer to home, Invest 97L and a tropical wave near Hispaniola. Now, the one in yellow, the tropical wave just north of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, is forecast to actually be absorbed by 97L as it tracks through parts of the Caribbean over the next couple of days. So that chance for development remains on the lower side. The one for Invest 97L remains very high. Over the next couple of days, we have an 80% chance of tropical development, 90 over the next 7. So if this becomes our next named storm, it would get the name Rafael. Now, the concern with 97L is that the spaghetti models bring it a little closer to Cuba and into the Gulf of Mexico, and it has a lot of energy to do so. Upper 70s to middle 80s for sea surface temperatures. That's right near where tropical systems need to have those temperatures to really start to build. So Invest 97L again in the southern Caribbean at this point as of 7 a.m. this morning, but then moving up through Cuba by about Tuesday, and then where it goes after that is a little bit more uncertain. Heading into the Gulf of Mexico, but notice how spread apart these spaghetti models are. The tighter they are, the more consensus it is. The more scattered they are, like they are as you get closer to the U.S., the more disagreement we have and the more uncertainty we have. So it's a lot of time to really track this system. This is not until about next weekend into early next week, right around Sunday into Monday. So we have some time to track this system. So the GFS model brings this system through Cuba on Tuesday, bring it into the Gulf of Mexico by the middle to late parts of the week. This is the American model. The European model still is taking its time on the development of 97L. So we still have some time again to really track this down. Intensity, not as known at this point. We still have a lot of time to track this, but again, it's in the really warm Gulf and Caribbean waters. So it does have the potential to become a tropical system or even a hurricane. Now again, we are in the downhill swing of hurricane season where the peak was right around early September into the middle of September. Now we're just past that November 1 tick mark, going down to the end of hurricane season, which is on November the 30th. But it does track that the tropical development in the Caribbean is there. That's what we expect during November. But tropical activity will start to really go downhill after the next week or so. So for more on the tropics, we do have a 2024 hurricane guide with all you need to know about the 2024 hurricane season. All that can be found on 13newsnow.com. For 13 News Now, I'm meteorologist Taylor Stephenson.